And I think we're here. Yeah?
We're live. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello.
We're so surprised by it every week, too. Like, oh, we're live. It's amazing. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our pajama party. Because we actually forgot that we had to go live tonight until about, 15, 20 minutes ago?
Yeah, we just figured that out.
I was prepping to start dinner, and we were trying to get the bikes taken care of because this crazy storm rolled in and there was hail. We're supposed to go live. Oh, and then I said, should we cancel it? Because, we have done nothing about it. And he said, no. Let's just hang out. So here we are hanging out.
So
welcome to our humble abode. We're
gonna make dinner.
We're gonna make some dinner. We're having some fettuccine alfredo tonight. Woo! We've got happy kids. I'm gonna try to do spaghetti pasta or fettuccine noodles in the Instant Pot, and I've never done that before, so you guys all get to watch me embarrass myself with the Instant Pot. But, as we do every Monday night, let's, while Jason's pulling up the live feed, let's play State Bingo. Where are you watching from? We hope you guys are all well and hunkered down somewhere. We know things have been crazy and we could talk about those tonight, but we all know things are crazy, right? So let's just hang out and have a good time. We want to know what you're having for dinner or had for dinner. We recognize it's a little bit later on the East Coast. Also, questions you might have, questions you have for each other. Just general, what are you watching? What are you doing right now? How are things going with the kids? I don't know if you can see that door, but I just closed it 2 minutes ago because there was a lot of...
There's a lot of noise going on there.
So pop in, say hi. I'm not going to be really manning, but we've got Timothy's here tonight. Oh, look, Jason, that was on half my lower half. That's great. This Mevo is really...
That was...
Relax. I really
relax.
Love this Mevo. I feel like it was a solid investment. Hi, Timothy from Nevada. Hi, Dana from Ohio. Hi, Howard from Pennsylvania. We hope things are going okay for you guys there in Pennsylvania. We know you've got some pretty strict lockdown stuff going on right now. So, hey, you guys, what have you been up to? How's life? I'm going to start dinner while we're all talking. We had hail today in Arizona, which was really weird. It just started crazy.
Yeah, just a little hail, just little tiny bits. We've had this weird day where it's been sun and then crazy wind and clouds and heavy rain. And now we're back to beautiful sunshine right now, which is real cool.
Cookies.
And we have cookies to make, so that's
the
cool.
Essential shelter-in-place food. So we had, at one point, we were sitting in here, and I think the winds got up to 40 miles an hour. That was kind of predicted for the day, and I said to him, the trailer just keeps swaying, and I feel like I'm going to get sick to my stomach. I really thought I was going to have to get out of here. I kind of felt like I was on a ship or something, and we were being rocked by a storm, and then just as soon as that wind blew out, then all of a sudden it just was pouring, and then there was hail. So, I don't know what's going on with this weather today, but there you have it.
Hello from Delaware, Denver, Columbus, Ohio, Maryland.
Wow, y'all.
Susie says we've had the worst weather here around Chicago ever since the quarantine started. It's like Mother Nature is trying to tell us to stay indoors. We got 3 inches of snow yesterday.
I saw that.
I know my parents are from Western Illinois, and I saw that they got quite a bit of snow. I'm sorry.
Well, and I just saw stuff.
Our 15 minutes of rain and tiny little pieces of hail is not a big deal.
We shouldn't complain. I saw pictures today coming out of Chicago, and I know y'all are, figuring things out in Chicago too. And I don't know why we were watching the news. I think maybe it was Friday or whenever it was, and they kind of announced that all of Illinois was going on lockdown, and they were showing some scenes of how empty Chicago looked, and I started crying. Like I stood there and started crying. I think you should just leave it to the big wide.
Don't worry about it. I got it.
Please.
I got it. I dealt with it. I fixed it. I fixed it.
Okay, because all I wanted to do was go live from our phones, and you insisted that we use this Mevo.
You know what?
And it's making me crazy.
Aren't you supposed to be making dinner now?
I'm working on it. You talk to the people then, instead of messing with your phone.
So, how's everybody doing right now? Times are a little crazy. We're having a gay old time being locked up here in the trailer with 3 kids, let me tell you.
What are we, the Flintstones?
We did go on a scenic drive yesterday, which was really cool. We went up to Jerome, we're in Camp Verde, Arizona, at the Verde Ranch RV Resort, which is a great park. But we drove from here up to Jerome, which is maybe it was a half hour, 40-minute drive up into the mountains where there's some old copper mines, and got to just kind of, I don't know, get out and about without having to deal with people. So
we practiced our social distancing. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Is this really the only Alfredo sauce I have? This isn't even Alfredo sauce. This is all I got. It's butter parmesan.
Oh, that sounds good though.
Guess that's what we're doing tonight.
I'll do butter parmesan.
You know what? I don't know about y'all, but I have found things in the pantry that I didn't even know we had. I was like, why do we have this? A, I don't recall buying it. B, I never use it. I don't know why I have cornstarch. What on earth would I have cornstarch for?
Cornstarch is required in a ton of recipes.
What recipes do we make here that require cornstarch?
Biscuits and gravy?
I'm not thickening a roux. I'm just saying.
You can tell what we've been dealing with this last 14 days, not going out to restaurants at all.
Yes.
And she doesn't know what we use cornstarch for, so.
This is what happens when we don't go out to restaurants. We have to eat ragu. I also forget that I have coffee over here, so I'm going to make a cup of coffee while we're doing this.
So Cheryl says she was in Sedona in February and can't wait to get back.
We've only been up there once, into the city.
We drove up into Sedona. We're only 20 minutes from Sedona, but we drove up in one night before all this happened, and it was kind of overcast and rainy, but it was still cool. We got to see Bell Rock and had dinner at the Chipotle in Sedona.
That's the best view I've ever had eating my Chipotle. It was absolutely phenomenal view.
So Susie says it's like an episode of Chopped in her kitchen every meal. Exactly. I think I posted something like that on my Facebook the other day that
yes.
All those mindless episodes of Chopped have actually prepared us for something.
What you're talking about. I love Chopped. And yes, I do stir my coffee with a plastic knife because we only keep enough spoons in here. I think we only keep 5 or 6 spoons total.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
I don't want to use a
spoon.
So
Eileen says Chinese food, referring to the cornstarch. Eileen, is that why Chinese... I've never understood how they make Chinese food taste so good in the restaurants other than MSG, and we have the hardest time at home making a stir fry and making it taste like anything. Is it the sauce is thickened and it's sometimes the meat at Chinese restaurants, it just tastes like candy. Is it because of the cornstarch?
I don't know. What do you use cornstarch for cookies? What cookies?
Oh, she just mentioned it. You said you had cookies.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my mind is still on cornstarch. Yeah, and look, those are not from scratch cookies. Okay, those are break and bake. Okay.
Hold on.
If y'all want to know what the level of cooking is,
where are they?
They're in a Ziploc bag because we ate half of them last night.
Son.
And it's quite possible I broke off a piece.
Hi, Jack.
Ago. So here comes Jack.
Son.
Here are the cookies that we make. The the high-end cookies
Yes.
that we baked. Actually, Abby baked some bread. Stop it. Go away. Actually, Abby baked some bread this morning, and the oven rack was too high in the oven. You know, if you're not an RVer, you know, the oven's only this tall, right? So,
I made it mostly.
Yes, you did.
clear out of the way.
They're
So,
fine.
so the bread actually rose and stuck to the roof of the
I
oven.
mostly made it. I did.
Henry made it with her as
He
well.
did. Henry helped me make bread, pumpkin bread this morning. Now, if you're curious as
the one in the
Okay, not everybody can talk at the same time.
Zoink.
Sorry about that.
Now, if you're curious as to what kind of bread Abby makes when
So Eileen says thickened soy sauce that is sweet for Chinese food. That sounds good. We will try that.
Sound good. I've never done it before. This pantry is getting out of control. Like, I can't find anything in it. But I have this really strong rule now that if it can't fit, like, I just shove everything into the pantry because I don't want stuff around, except bread is kept in here now because I don't want to look at it. This is my level of baking. So as you see, these are quick breads from our little Pillsbury Doughboy. And now this is the banana. We made the pumpkin today. But I will tell you what I did. So I made some pumpkin bread with Henry for breakfast. And I took some whipped cream and I had, or whipped cream cheese, I should say. And I had the actual whipped kind, so not the block, but the stuff in the container. Put that into a bowl, added a little bit of sugar, zested up some lemon, put that into there. I didn't have any vanilla, so I had to keep the vanilla out. And then I whipped that all together and kind of turned it into I guess like a frosting or something. I was trying to recreate the Starbucks pumpkin muffin. And so I did that, and then we slathered that onto our loaf of pumpkin bread that was mostly cooked on the outside, almost burnt, barely cooked in the center because of my run-in with the RV oven. But I thought it was pretty good.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Grant. Hi, Jenny.
Hi, friends.
It's good to see you all.
It's very good to see you all, or to know that you're here.
Beth says that this is her life, that the kids are fine until she's doing something.
Yes.
Yes, this is true.
Yeah, so
but now they're all on their devices again. They were on their devices, right? And they just I don't know what happened. They all came in here and then scattered into different rooms on their devices. So they're still on them, but in different places.
You need a charger.
Like, this is how Jack walks around. Like, this is
Actually,
this is his life. These headphones right here.
Actually, these are Jack's ears.
That's his ears.
They've grown out of his head. Look how tall Jack is, too. Can you believe that this is... I mean, what is that for all of you who know?
Eileen made bread for the first time today. Scratch. Awesome.
What, girl? Look, Jack's like right up there. Here, Jackson.
She says she's learned so much from being in the house for so long, using everything in her pantry. Ain't it the truth? We're using, I mean, you know, our pantry is limited. Like, I can show you.
What are you doing?
These are our spices.
Oh.
This is the entire extent of our spices. So we are absolutely learning to use everything because the stores are ravaged here. Like, I went to Wal-Mart last week and there was literally briskets, like the full brisket, and racks of ribs in the meat section. Nothing that would fit in an RV oven. That's all the meat they had. And no chicken, no ground anything, not even frozen. That was it.
Grant, it is like you're here. It's like just complete. So my friend Grant and Jenny, some of my oldest friends, 25 years. Yeah, they know exactly what it's like to hang out with the Eppersons. So we do feel like you're here. And, you know, you're such an influence on Jack. Like, I can see that he's just behaving as you would. I also want to say hi to Susan. Susan, hi. It's so nice to see that you're here. That's wonderful. Oh, and Terry's here, and hey, Jack, Terry says hi to you.
Hi, Terry.
A lot of people have said hi to Epperson boys.
Yeah.
Now, last week I was drinking a Diet Dr. Thunder. You'll be happy to know that I have name brand cola this week.
I was so horrified. I was so horrified. So he's gonna drink his Coke. I'm gonna drink from my baby Yoda. Amazingly enough, we haven't started watching The Mandalorian yet.
Wait,
what?
Instead.
Well, you could have some of that if you want.
Maybe a little later.
Maybe that's like post-dinner.
Like they're making more now?
No, we
had watched it.
No, we haven't rewatched it. Like, I thought by now, given everything, that we would already be rewatching The Mandalorian, but I guess we're just not there yet. But is there anything you all are watching that you're rewatching for comfort, or we're watching The Office right now.
So two things. Cheryl,
interesting life choice to do that with our children.
Cheryl says that she had to order flour directly from the mill. That is amazing.
Wow.
I'm glad that was an option for you. And Ann is asking if there was any toilet paper at the Walmart. I arrived at that Walmart at about 9 p.m. The whole reason I went
Thursday night.
The whole reason I went was to get propane. We were running low on propane, or we were out of propane. And they were just putting one little pallet of toilet paper out. They had 12 packs of Angel Soft. They were putting them out on the shelves as I arrived. 5 minutes later, they were all gone. And as I was walking to the propane exchange area with the manager, she was telling me, she was like, "Oh, you're lucky you got some toilet paper." And she said, "I'm glad they put a limit one per customer thing in." And I'm like, "Well, aren't you the manager? Shouldn't you have done that?" But anyway, she was saying the night before that a woman had her cart entirely full of toilet paper, and another woman came up to her and was really sweetly asking, "Could I just have one pack, please? I'm desperate. I don't have any. I need some for my family." Well, apparently the two got into a fist fight over it. So that's the state of Walmart right now. And it is dead empty there. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm actually going to just try to stick to, there's a Basha's, which is about 2 miles from here in Camp Verde. And so I'm going to just try to stick to that and just stick to the local grocery store as opposed to going to all the way out into Cottonwood to Walmart. I guess we should say, we haven't really said, but we're still in Arizona. We're still in Camp Verde, Arizona.
I said all that. You weren't in the room.
Where was I?
I don't know.
Was I dealing with the pantry?
Probably.
Oh, okay. Did you say that we...
Oh, Beth says she introduced the boys to The Princess Bride the other night.
Oh, I saw that
That's
picture.
an excellent idea. So I have been begging my children for years now to watch Hook. They have had no desire to watch Hook.
No,
finally,
you just introduced us to that movie.
Yeah, they're pretending like they've never heard me say this before, because every time I've said this, they've ignored me. But now that it's on Netflix, they showed the little preview thing on Netflix when you go over it, and now they're like, "Oh, I want to watch that. That sounds great. I love Robin Williams."
Okay, I have to stop. So a few things. So Grant says they're watching Westworld. I've heard a lot of good things about that, but I don't know if I should watch it. Is it really violent? I don't like really graphic, realistic violence. That's why I still can't get past episode 1 of Jack Ryan, and I really, really want to watch it. There you go, little.
Jack Ryan's way better after episode 1.
I know, you keep saying that. Eileen says that Amazon Fresh has been, like, their savior. There we go. This just about made me, like, squeal with delight. Susie says that they signed up for Broadway HD.
Awesome.
And they just watched Donny Osmond's Joseph the other day.
Oh, that's the best.
That is like the Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. You do not pass go. You do not collect $200. You watch Donny Osmond in that coat. Oh, that's the only Joseph we listen to when we listen to Joseph in the car. The Canadian Broadway version, though, when we're listening to it in the car, not the soundtrack.
That's also got, what's his name? Richard Attenborough in it from Jurassic Park, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, he's in it. Joan Collins is in it.
Yes.
I can't think who plays. There's a couple other people in it. I mean, it's so good. I mean, I'm not like a big Donnie and Marie fan or anything, but Donny Osmond, that was like the role he was absolutely born to play. We just need to start watching Broadway HD. Somewhere out there in the world right now, Hamilton is up and available to be viewed for free, and I cannot remember where it's at. I saw something like a sponsored post on Facebook. Like, watch Hamilton in HD for free now, streaming.
No. No.
Happy
No.
shelter in place day.
I don't believe it.
I'm going to look into it. I'm going to look into it.
It would have been all over the internet. That would have been like the #1 story.
Yeah, I'm going to look into it. Rapid City, South Dakota's here. We do love ourselves some Badlands and Black Hills. Douglas Young says that Hook and the Princess Bride are my childhood favorites. I would add that. I would also add in Spaceballs.
Spaceballs is not... Okay, that is not a child...
Why do you let us
not
watch
a children's
it?
movie in any way, shape, or form.
According to Dave and Norma Trabue, that was totally acceptable, okay? Or at least it was acceptable when Jason and I, my brother Jason, and I would sneak it on the black and white TV late at night on like a Saturday evening. So don't worry about it. Eileen loves Joseph.
Dad,
Jenny, Grant says, Jenny said you should not watch it, Abby, Westworld. And Jenny would know, so if Jenny tells me not to watch it, I'm going to skip it. Let's see. Oh, Eileen says that she saw Joseph when it was in Chicago. Eileen, did you see Donnie? Or was it, who did you see? Because I think he took it on tour for like a while.
Like decades.
Yeah. Whew, it's getting hot in here.
It is a little hot in here.
Yeah. Oh no, here we go again with the movies. And how can we not talk movies? What else are we doing with our time right now?
There's some air. There's some fresh air.
Ooh,
It smells like fresh rain. That is one of the greatest smells on earth. That fresh rain smell. Oh man.
I do. Are you seriously messing with the Mevo again?
Yeah.
I swear.
I zoomed it in on you. Because you're standing way the heck away from it. You're like 400 yards away from it.
They don't mind. Just get a big view of our place. Like, who cares? This place is so tiny. It's not like even 400 miles. It's not like it's anything special.
What are we having for dinner?
So, tonight, welcome to the Our Wondering Family cooking show where literally the whole goal is to buy everything pre-made if humanly possible. But that's not happening tonight. We are having, if you're just tuning in, we're having fettuccine alfredo compliments of American Beauty pasta.
Last brand on the shelf pasta.
Yes. And last straw on the shelf ragu butter parmesan. We are going to put, this is not what I thought, but we're going to do it anyway.
Oops. I will show it to the camera.
Pineapple and bacon chicken sausage. Jason's going to cook that up on the Blackstone.
Well, I guess I better go clean that off then.
Yeah, not right now. I'm going to dice up this zucchini, which I'm trying not to hold up too much. I'm going to dice that up, going to put a little olive oil on it, salt and pepper, and then we have, I might have already taken it out. Oh yeah. And then we have just a little bit left over of a yellow bell pepper and a poblano pepper that Jason grilled on the Blackstone last night. Because we had tacos for the third time since this whole thing started.
You have a lot of tacos.
Look, our kids are like, I'll eat quesadillas, or pizza quesadillas.
Pizza quesadilla is an invention of Jack's. I'm sure other kids have invented this as well.
I made it up. No, I made it up.
Oh,
Give me the credit. I made it up.
I thought you did.
No,
I didn't want to try
It's pizza sauce and cheese inside 2 tortilla shells. Henry puts a few pepperoni slices in there.
It's good.
That's what our kids eat.
It's good. No, that
right now. And sometimes some forms of mac and cheese.
Yeah, well, they're gonna eat fettuccine alfredo tonight too.
Sandwich.
Ethan loves a good taco.
Tacos.
We are definitely missing pizza. The RV oven is just like the worst for making a pizza.
Eileen says, isn't it crazy that the pasta shelves are empty in the stores? She bought some crazy weird name pasta too. It's like people know. They're just like, I'm planning to not ever go back to the store ever again.
So I went, when I had to go to the Wal-Marts Monday. I think I went on Monday to pick up something and ended up standing in the middle of like one of the food aisles and having a complete and total like meltdown. I was texting my friend Eugene, like I'm like halfway about ready to start crying because everything's gone and it feels so overwhelming, like the end of days. And it was kind of like the first real smack in the face that I had gotten of, just nothingness. And I wanted, so I'm texting and I'm trying not to cry in the middle of Walmart. And then I ended up crying on the phone to him over in the home and garden section because nobody was over there. So I was like hiding and crying. And I was like looking for pasta. Like I needed like one little box of pasta. And it was just nothing. And then I literally was like down on my knees, like peeking. And I found one last box of great value mostaccioli. I don't know what the difference between mostaccioli and rigatoni is, but I took it and I was
Someone will tell us. Eileen says that they put cream cheese, ham, salami, and pickles inside tortillas.
Oh, that sounds almost like that pickle roll-up thing.
That weird roll-up thing that's very difficult to do. It takes forever.
The tortilla. So we used to have that all the time when I was growing up, like in the holidays.
That sounds terrible.
In fact, I think my mom forced us to make it a few years back, and I was like, "This is awful." You know, where you lay out ham, it's like a long sheet of ham, and you try to slather cream cheese, and then you put a pickle, you roll it, and then you try to slice it and keep all those components together and then nicely arrange them on a serving tray, party platter.
And then nobody eats them. Or one person eats all of them.
I will only eat a few of them, but I only look for the thinnest cut pickle. Like, I don't really like pickles. So if I'm going to eat one of those, I want, like, the pickle to be really, really thinly sliced. But that would always be there next to the cottage cheese with green onions and tomatoes, salt and pepper. Has anybody ever had that? Or I feel like this is such a Midwestern thing. That was such a big deal. Christmas Eve, shrimp in cocktail sauce. Like, I'm running down everything we used to have at Grandma Betty's. It would be those pickle things. It would be the cottage cheese thing. It would be shrimp with cocktail sauce. And I don't remember what else was there. There had to have been other things. Otherwise, I would have starved.
I think when this whole thing blows over and everybody's like allowed to be together again, we need to have
potluck's gonna be cray.
Early Thanksgiving. Hopefully it blows over before Thanksgiving, but early Thanksgiving.
That would be
Thanksgiving, and I'm gonna say June. Thanksgiving in June.
Thanksgiving.
It's not gonna be over by June.
It's like Christmas. Can we have Christmas in July?
Sure.
Would that be cool?
Let's do it.
We could do Christmas in July.
Right.
Christmas in July?
That would be awesome. For those that don't know, the Hallmark Channel has started running all of their Christmas movies again.
This is how Abby's getting through this. She's watching Hallmark Christmas movies.
Listen, Grant, you know what's hilarious? Because Grant feels me on this, and if my Uncle Warren's here, he'll feel me too. So, I heard that it was on, and I turned on Hallmark. Guess who was on? Guess, like, the lead actress movie that was on. If you're still here and you watch Hallmark movies, there's like 3 you can pick from. But who is the queen of the Hallmark movie? She was on. And it was like my least favorite, where she's playing a twin. She's not
that one's the worst.
That one's so
You're
bad.
talking about Candace Cameron, right?
Yes, but you just get Candace Cameron beret.
Beret.
Get it together, man.
That one is the worst.
Yeah.
They're all the
so
worst,
bad.
but that one's particularly the worst.
That one's pretty bad. So we've been doing that. We've been working a lot, actually. We've been writing a ton for RV Miles.
Eileen says they did Christmas in July last year and had turkey in Custer State Park.
Oh.
That sounds awesome.
Oh, I think I remember her talking about that. Like, that seemed really cool.
So, yes, we've been writing a ton. There have been so many stories to follow. If you've checked us out over on RV Miles, we wrote an article today about how California campgrounds are warning of
no Debbie Downers, Jason.
Some issues. What they call it,
humanitarian crisis.
Humanitarian crisis on wheels if private campgrounds close. There are some places where, we're seeing photos of Wal-Marts with 100 RVs in the parking lot. We're seeing campground owners in some of the busy, warm states telling us they are busier than ever because all these state parks are closing. But also, people are getting out and camping right now, which is
Stop that.
Causing a bit of a problem.
Stop it. Just stop camping.
However,
Go home.
However, there's plenty of room in this campground.
What's Adam Sandler say?
There was a big RV rally that happened in this campground, probably not advisedly.
Yeah.
They went ahead with it. The campground, was supporting them, and they closed the clubhouse and stuff, and they just sort of had the rally in the streets and stuff, which was fine and everything. But once they just cleared out, so there's lots of spaces right now, and I think campground doesn't have a lot of new people coming in, obviously, because of our current situation. So come join us.
You ever heard of this brand? I've never heard of this brand. This is the only olive oil I could find, though. So we're going to see how this works out.
Grant says he loves that one. No.
Of course you do. She's so bad in that. When she's on the phone, Grant, trying to talk to herself on the phone.
He thinks
Get
she's
out of
cute,
here.
and there's
I know
two of
you
her.
do. There's two of her. There's a really sweet comment in here from Roseanne, and that was really nice of her.
Love being stuck at home with you guys. Do these lives. You guys are killing it. Thanks. We love being stuck here with you as well.
Me too. It breaks up the monotony just to know that there's other people out there to talk to, Like, you don't feel so alone. I mean, I'm very thankful to be here. I'm very thankful that it's warm and I can get the kids outside, and I'm so sorry for all of you who have snow if that's not your thing. But I miss my family and I miss my friends, and I just miss knowing that if I wanted to see them, that I could. And, I mean, obviously I could drive up there and stand 6 feet away and, we could yell at each other. And could you imagine Grant and Jenny, if we tried to play What Do You Meme or Cards Against Humanity
6 feet away from each other? Great. It worked.
Boy, that'd be...
Hey, we could play that over like Google Hangouts or something.
That would be fun, actually.
Totally could.
But I left both of those games. Well, I left What Do You Meme at my mom and dad's house. That's an awesome game, though. If you are looking for something, and they make a pack that's, more like the not suitable for work or more adult pack, but then they also have a pack that's more family friendly. And it's called What Do You Meme? So M-E-M-E.
If you played Cards Against Humanity, it's the exact same game, except for having a card that you match up with another card. You have a meme photo that you match with a caption.
Right. And they're hilarious.
They're hilarious. Some are raunchy, but you can not.
Those are the funniest ones, though. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to lie. And so that would be something we could totally do on Google Hangouts. I'm running out of space in my tiny little RV. What else we want to talk about here, Jay? What else is going on?
Just chilling. Not much. Hanging out.
Was that the rally? Ann was asking us something. Ann, you're asking about the rally. That was supposed to be the FMCA rally that we were...
No, this rally... Yeah. But this rally that was here was, I think it was a pre-FMCA rally. I think they were here for it was a fancy Class A expensive motorhome rally, and I think they were intending to have this rally here and then go to the FMCA, but I could be making all that up.
Yeah, who knows? The unfortunate thing is also for anyone who is an FMCA member, unfortunately they have canceled their November. Oh my gosh. Their August rally in Nebraska. And so that we already had kind of planned, and so now that is scrapped as well, and we're trying to figure out what we want to do next.
Outside.
You're going outside? Are you going to put your shoes on first?
If anyone on this asks for me to come back in, I will.
Okay, if anyone's looking for you, just let them know you're outside.
No.
Oh, just tell you to come back in. All right, buddy, go have a good time outside. So all our travel plans, we kind of feel like now, almost maybe for the rest of the year, are just totally...
Who knows what'll happen?
Are totally up in the air.
But you never know what'll happen. This county, this is one thing that I haven't talked to you about this yet, but...
I don't like when you spring things on me when we're in front of other people or on the podcast. Because you do that so you don't have to get a strong reaction out of me.
No. One of the things that's happening in a few of the counties that are real busy with tourists around the country. The Florida Keys being one, Moab, Utah being another, is that they're kicking all travelers out entirely, closing all the campgrounds, closing all the hotels, kicking everybody out. And one of my concerns is we read something today about how busy Sedona was this weekend, and we're in the county that houses Sedona, and people were not social distancing very well this weekend in Sedona. So I'm thinking, what if the Sedona county? I don't think the state of Arizona would do that, but what if the county of Sedona does?
They're not. I don't think they will. I mean, I don't feel.
It's just hard to say. I mean, anything can happen.
I don't want to think
that's
like
the
that.
fear.
I want to keep good, positive vibes that, we're all going to get it together and realize that the longer we go running around outside, the longer this is going to take. So if we can all just hunker down for a little bit, we can get this done, and then we can get back to building and repairing and doing all the stuff we need to do and going back to restaurants because I'm tired of cooking from home.
Anne would like to know if you were singing happy birthday while you were washing your hands.
Yes.
Did you do it for 20 seconds?
I did. Yes. Here in Arizona, time moves really fast. Didn't you guys know that? So if you go back and watch that, it might only look like I was doing it for like 5 seconds, but really I just time-lapsed that moment in time, and it was for a solid 20. But no, I didn't. So busted. That's tough. I mean, I'll do it, but you guys, that's a long time to be washing your hands, but I get it. I mean, I do it. I'm not washing my hands and rinsing them. But no, I just got busted. All right, busted. So that's done.
Uh-oh,
that's
I just
ready.
closed the video. There we go. Okay.
I'm not going to start the pasta in the Instant Pot probably till you take this stuff outside.
Oh, pickleball people got mad. No, this is not the one where the pickleball people got mad.
No. That was Tucson.
That was at the Full-Time Families Rally in Tucson, and that we were at that. And that was kind of before all this happened, and then we came up here after that. So it was like, I don't know, what, we're 200 miles from Tucson or whatever.
Yeah, 210.
So this rally was not one we were involved in. It was just one that was sort of happening around us.
Yeah. So Douglas says that he read that most humans can let out a scream for only about 20 seconds. So as time moves forward, at least we'll still have a way to time it.
Sweet. That's a great idea. Mm-hmm. Jack will be doing that. And then people are going to be calling the police around here.
I'm not going to tell him that is an option. Where is he, by the way?
He's on the bed there.
What's an option?
Nothing.
Nothing. You don't need to know.
Doing your chores. No, that's not an option. Never mind. That's not an option.
Really, though, what's the option? I won't do
it. So here we are. Maybe it's time to start wrapping this up. We're at about 40 minutes.
Sounds
Dinner's
good.
ready for you to take out to the Blackstone.
Yeah, I gotta cook. She's cut some stuff up.
Yeah, cut some stuff up for you. We'll probably do more lives like this. I actually like this a little bit better than just sitting down at a picnic table and chitty-chatting. I got things done because now I've had the opportunity to hang out with you guys, but then I'm also prepping dinner. So dinner's going to be done like way faster, and we can get back to watching our office marathon, which, again, we're in it to win it now, but
not appropriate for children.
Well, we're at least having a lot of discussions with our boys about what you should not ever say to a woman or about a woman
or
to human beings or to human beings in general. God bless Michael Scott and Andy Bernard. They've really taught us all a valuable lesson. So, all right, y'all. So we will catch you next Monday. Hey, maybe next Monday night we'll make drinks.
Yeah, sure.
Let's have like a cocktail party next Monday night. So next Monday night, let's have a cocktail party. It doesn't have to be an alcoholic cocktail party if that's not your thing. But let's all make some drinks together and kick up our feet and, just hang out. So until then, be well. Wash your hands for 20 seconds, singing happy birthday or screaming, whichever, wherever you are
If
in
you
life
like, you
right
could
now.
even you could even watch them longer. You know, if
You could. Hey, and you know what? I actually saw too. I'll try to find it. I know it was on my Facebook page, but the Lady Macbeth's monologue, out damn spot. I say that can equate to about 20 seconds. So if you want to bust out some Shakespeare,
I can't even punch this.
Ann said that's what she said. Grant Chapin Patch has never watched The Office.
oh Grant, you look. Let's just say that I think you might find a kindred spirit in Michael Scott.
Yeah.
Jack says yes. He says yes. You
say
should watch
yes.
it if nothing but for just the brilliant comedic timing of Steve Carell. He is
Dad. it's
phenomenal.
so
Like, he's a master class
I need to reblow this up again.
Yeah,
comedic
it's so
timing
hard.
and improv and just
I've been
smack on. All right, you guys, we out. We will see you next Monday for Monday Night Live. Until then, we send you all our very, very best. We love you. We appreciate you. Please be well, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. What's Stampy do?